team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Nothing going here on that drive. Kevin Durant lets it fly. Rebound taken by Hollis Jefferson. Lets it fly from long range. He engulfed him that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Shot misses there by Allen.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Here's a chance from long range. Won't go. Oh, and a putback.
Now, while everybody was staring at the fly of the ball on the defensive end, he was busy carving out space, being active, getting that offensive rebound. That's his second offensive rebound in the first quarter.
Curry to Durant. The drive, right to the basket. Kevin Durant, 2 of 4 now.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
From long range. Smothering D.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Durant, his first effort, off the mark. Short jumper misses. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. 4-3. That's how you defend.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And draws the foul.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Nope, first one does not go. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Quinn Cook pins it. That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Beyond the arc for 3. Cousins there for the rebound. To Durant. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Russell into the front court. Counting down towards 1 minute to play here in what's been a fast-moving opening quarter. Livingston to Green. And throws it down.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Rises for the slam.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Knocked loose. Cruises inside for 2.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Rondé Hollis Jefferson. Huge block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice.
Oh, yeah, me and you.
For 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, But that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Livingston across the timeline. They trail by 7. Durant. That misses with 3 seconds left. 1 quarter in the books here in game number 5. And we're back after this. You're tuned into the NBA Finals on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Kevin Durant has it to Shaun Livingston. Thompson to Green. Shot by Thompson, no good. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Textbook defense. Livingston to bring it up. Right now, down 7. Durant to Green. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Russell with it up top. Looking to make something happen. And he buries it.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Cousins to Durant. Won't go down. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Runner's good there.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Driving right to the basket. Shot from it close, no good. Brooklyn with the basketball. Fires the 3. That's good D. Shot no good. Thompson. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
The shot, almost.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Green. He's denied.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Thompson to Durant. Fires the 3. That's a dangerous spot. Kevin Durant wide open. He nails it.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
Going to launch beyond the arc and drills it. Jay, spacing can be a beautiful thing.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Curry to Durant. Short jumper off the mark. Deep 2 there, won't go.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Curry, great defense, forcing the miss.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passes.
Possession lies with Golden State. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Curry to Green. Jared Allen snatching it out of the air. That's his third block this evening.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
To Russell. Lets it fly from long range. D'Angelo Russell bothered just enough on that one. Durant across the timeline. Trailing by 11. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
To Russell. Trying to cash in. Shot by Russell off the mark.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Russell. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Here's a chance from long range. Now that's a contest. Desperation shot here from half court. From beyond half court. Gets it to go from long distance. A fitting capper to the end of the first half.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Curry with the basketball. His guys trail now by 4. Steph Curry, consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Curry to Durant. Jared Allen able to recover with the block. 4th this contest.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball. Especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
When I hear these excuses after games, when coaches are at podium saying, it's hard for us to find our energy back, we couldn't find our aggression back, I wonder whose fault that is, Coach.
Steph Curry. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Livingston across the timeline. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Rondé Hollis-Jefferson at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. Free throw's good. A 3-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Curry into the front court. He'll run the offense. They'll get it to Durant.
He sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Thompson. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Russell matched up with the two-time MVP. Has a chance. Russell with a shot, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space.
And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Nothing going here on that drive. And the finish at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's Steph at the controls. Now a steal on a very lazy pass there. Just off the mark. Kevin Durant sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Thompson. Green. To Durant. From long range. And Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up a 3.
He's on the deck. Great sacrifice. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Curry into the front court. Tie game, third quarter. Gets a look. Can't hit. For 3. It's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
The defender cannot be caught with his hand staying in the cookie jar. What I mean, contesting that pocket. You have to keep that hand going in and out, going in and out. Keep the offensive player thinking about where your hands are at all times.
Count that one. And a 4-point trip. It's Steph Curry with the rock. To Thompson. Beyond the arc for 3. And splash. Klay Thompson. Quick catch and shoot there for 3.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Has a look. Cousins has the rebound. It's a turnover as they head the other way. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
Out of bounds the call. Last touch by D'Angelo Russell. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Durant. Curry. Rebound taken in by the Nets. A bad pass there. Warriors have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
One key from three-quarters court. That ends the third quarter. The Nets have the lead. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
Trying to cash in. Shot by Russell off the mark. Great dish to set it up. It's Steph for two. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
For three. Message received. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Russell. DeMarcus Cousins. Tips it. This will get out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And so many players, when they come into the paint, they come in with that soft approach. He didn't come in soft at all. He came in with aggression, and he went through the defender. Through, not around. That's key.
And he misses that one free throw. Here's Curry with it up top. His guy's down three. Knocks it down from mid-range. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
Cousins to Durant. Wide open look, won't go. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Warriors have the basketball. Russell with the strong finish at the rim.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Jared Allen sends it away. Ooh, 5 now.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Lets it fly from beyond. Slams it home on the putback.
And I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench. And one of the things they called out was owning the backboards. Looks like the message is really getting through. Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Thompson. To Green. A pass stolen by the Nets. And the rebound taken in by Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. 3 for 6 now.
Klay isn't usually a guy that goes to the bucket. He usually pulls up for threes, but that was a nice, easy lay-in right there.
I got him. Here we go.
Not today. Durant with the basketball up top. The margin standing now at 7. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
There is no better feeling than after making that shot and trotting back on defense, seeing your opponent stare, point, or yell at each other for miscommunication.
Durant across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Has a chance. Not that time. Curry to bring it up. The deficit now up to 5. Jared Allen with the block. Incredible. 6 tonight.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
And count the basket.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Curry with the basketball. Down 5. Good luck making excuses. Klay Thompson wide open. He's not going to miss that one.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
To Green. Durant. To Cousins. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Here's the whistle. Intentional foul.
This is why teammates love him. Yeah, that was an aggressive play, but you're also sending a message, setting the tone. You can't half-step on that.
And now they'll get the intentional foul. Free throws coming up with 15 seconds to go.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout. They'll need a quick shot and then likely a quick foul in what is now a 2-possession game. Time to shuffle things up. Curry not getting the bounce. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Here comes the intentional foul with 10 seconds on the clock.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning the timeout.
And he connects on the first free throw. Two for 2 on that trip. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State. That's their second of the final 3 minutes. No more timeouts left the rest of the game. Durant, rebounded by Russell. Ruling is there was intent. It's an intentional foul.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
First free throw is good. And he makes them both. It's the Nets who are victorious. And for the very first time in franchise history, they are NBA champions. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next.
It wasn't surprising to see this team get the win.
Player of the game.
And while you can't track leadership on a stat sheet, it was by far the most impressive thing he did in this game. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
behalf of ESPN on EA Sports.